Hey guys, this is Apostle Eda. Thank you so much for being with us on this absolute Monday. As above, so below. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for your support. Those that have joined my class, we will be seeing you guys very, very soon. Thank you so very, very much. If this is your first time in my live, please, sir and man, post your zodiac sign and where you are from. I would love to know who my listening audience and where you are from. As they notify you guys that I am alive. My name is Apostle Ely. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. What's up, cousin O? Yes, appreciate you. We want to say hello to you guys in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Also, Facebook. Guys, I want you to realize this. Gemini from Florida. All right there. Thank you so much for being with us on this Monday. As above, so below. We want to thank to each and every one of you. What's up, Nancy Smith? All right, Aries from Phoenix, Arizona. Hello, thank you for being with us. If you guys have not joined my YouTube account, please do so. Do yourself a favor, join my Patreon as well. It's only $5 a month. There is a lot of good information in there. A lot of you guys that are on. What's up, Scorpio from Georgia? Otay. Amber got a big day. What? All right. As you guys are being notified, we're going to get ready to get started. We want to say to all of my little Christian buddies before you get started, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. These are the cards that I personally do my divination with, and appreciate each and every one of you guys. One of the things I want to say to each and every one of you guys that have been ordering, we will be getting more. My daughter got a filter. Oh, got a filter tomorrow. I know how to. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I'm past that stage. All my children grown. We want to say hello to Mother Susan Gemini. We got Love in the house. What's up, Florida Taurus? And then we got Karen O'Brien, my Gemini. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. This is gonna be a good information. And one of the reasons why I teach these universal laws, because it does not matter, sir or ma'am, what you practice, whether it's Ifa, Voodoo, Christianity, whether you practice whether you practice Santeria. This is such an applicable information, and it makes good spiritually, whether you're in hoodoo or voodoo. All right, what's up, brother Johnny Cancer in the house? Thank you so much for being with us. What's up? Hey, that's Sagittarius from South Carolina. All right, thank you for being with us as we're chiming in, getting those that are being notified that we're here. Okay. Now, I also want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. I want you to know this is the opportunity for many of you guys that are truly trying to practice spirituality. What's up, Scorpio in New Jersey? Yes, I am doing quite well. What's up, Taurus? I see you. One of the things that we try to do here is to give you guys information that before you get into the ATRs, you understand. What's up, Virgo? You understand the commitment that each one of these ATRs, that in order for you to develop and enhance yourself, you have to be committed, having some sober-minded outlooks on these ATRs. And so therefore, whether you're going to remain in Christianity, understand that Egyptology is where Christianity comes out of. What's up there, Laura? Thank you. Love it. Scorpio from Fort Pierce. Thank you. I love Scorpio energy as well. Guys, I want to say to each and every one of you guys, we're going to talk about something. And once again, before I get started, my lives are not for children. My lives are for grown people. What's up, my Scorpio? Guys, I heard your good news. My Keisha's my Scorpio. And then we got Sister Jackie Taurus. Now, I'm going to talk about something that if you've been following me, I give out a lot of information so you can make. What's up there? All right, Cancer 69. That's the way I look at it. What's up, Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina? Now, guys, this is going to be something necessary in order. And like I said, even though I tell you guys my lives are for not for children, but they're also not for adult people that have not taken responsibility for their divinity and who they are and how God has created them to be. Okay? So, what's up? All right, she said, yes, I'm happy and I am grateful for your kind words. You're quite welcome, darling. I help where I can. Now, thank you so much for chiming in, guys. Now, if this is your first time in my life, my name is Apostle Ely. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. Guys, I'm a Sagittarius, moon in Aries, rising sign is Pisces. I'm not here to make you feel better about life. I'm here to give you knowledge with understanding to create the life you're trying to live. Now, I do believe that no matter what ATR you practice, you have to put in the work. I believe that a lot of people that get into these ATRs are actually looking for microwave results. They're not looking for long-term effects, and I understand that. But I am only speaking to people that understand that in order to be effective in what they want to practice, they must have a strong foundation. They must understand universal laws, and they also understand energy. ATRs are African traditional religions. That's what ATR is. Yes, I got off today. When I'm off, I try to come in because when I get certain things, the Spirit speaks to me. I try to get that information out so I don't have to repeat myself. But I'm here to give you guys as much information as I can. So you are actually, when you join my classes, or you guys that are following me, those are looking for mentorship, you will understand that sometimes I'm nice and sometimes I am a drill sergeant from hell. You understand? Oh, hold on. Hold on. We got to put these down. So, thank you so much for joining us. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you guys about tonight that are following me, that really understand my endeavor is to give you as much honest information as possible, so a grown man or a grown woman, gay, straight or bi, rich or poor, short, fat, ugly, stupid, pretty, smart, educated, valedictorian, that you can apply this information and create the reality by which you are willing to manifest and live in. Okay, that's what I do. All right, it don't matter. It's not the herb, it's not the candle, it's not the incense. You are the generator of power, and if you don't know how to harness your energy, then it makes it harder for you to manifest certain things. Okay, now I want to talk about something that we've heard oftentimes, but I find out that a lot of people lack to understand. Everybody that joined the class, check your email if you haven't. Yes, if you have joined my class, make sure you check your email, guys. He sent out a mass email for all of you that will be in my class with me Saturday. I am excited about that. We're going to be practicing real magic in those classes. And thank you for being honest that you need a strong foundation in being a beginner. Okay? Now, the subject that we're going to talk about tonight. What's up? Hello from Florida. I see you. The subject we're going to talk about tonight is spilled milk. Now what? All right, we're going to be coming from Matthew, the 13th chapter, 28 through the 30th verse. Okay? Greetings. Thank you for being salutations. Assalamu alaikum. All that good stuff. Salaikum salam. What's up there, T. Carter? Sliding up in here. Scorpio in the house. Now, spilled milk. Pastor, what are you talking about? Now you're saying now what? All right. In life, you got to understand this whole concept of spilled milk and what to do when it happens. Right, can't cry over spilled milk, but they do. It's one to talk or one to take says can't cry over spilled milk. Yes, that is being said, but people are crying, they're screaming and acting a fool over spilled milk. Now, we're going to talk about it tonight. Matthew 13, 28 through 30 says this. He said unto them, an enemy has done this. The servant said unto him, wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, nay, least while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Verse 30 said, but let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of the harvest I will say to the reapers, gather, and ye shall together first the tares, and bind them into bundles, and burn them, and gather the wheat into my barn. Okay? Now, listen. This is going to be very important to all of y'all like to go and run ahead of your spirituality. That's the old people say, putting the cart before the horse. First of all, the whole concept of not crying over spilled milk is accepting what you cannot change. A lot of times when it comes to hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Christianity, a lot of people want to spend a lot of time on what they cannot change. Once the enemy has already hit you, whether they use voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, whether they use prayers, whether they use a potion, whether they send a spirit, whether they did energy work, whatever it is, certain man. I want to talk to grown people that understand they can admit you done been got. I need to talk to grown men and women that realize you have already been got. You already sick. You already going through in your relationship. You've already lost your job. Like you, in order to get help, you got to first admit when you done got. When that lie has affected you to the point now you can't distinguish between the truth and the lie. When they done lied so much till they done got money. Y'all understand what I'm saying? What's up, family? Flowers in the house. Now, why is this important? You can't move to step 2 until you get through step 1. It is too many grown people that are out here thinking that you can actually skip through the process, and it does not work like that. In order for you to get certain manifestation and certain help, you got to first admit it that the enemy has already came in. When you are sitting there and the enemy has already bound you up, you can't talking about they trying to get me. The truth is they already got you. Huh? They ain't trying to get your man. They already got your man. They ain't trying to get your job. They already got your job. They're not trying to break your house up. They already broke up your house. They're not trying to make you sick. They already made you sick. They ain't trying to mess up your finances. They done already messed them up. To all of my grown people, when you get to that point where you can admit that the enemy has already struck, then you need to answer, what's up there? In a city. Shoot it. Okay. Thank you for letting us know that. We in Florida. They telling us about a tornado. Anyway, guys, a part of spirituality is being able to recognize when you have gotten God. Because just because the enemy has struck does not mean you cannot resolve your issue. When you can't accept that the milk has already been spilled, do not spend your life. I'm serious about that. Do not spend all of your energy, all of your ashay, all of your money, your resources talking about what somebody done. Once you acknowledge that, now you need to figure out what can you do about the situation that you can change. You can't change the fact that they done already sold the wheat and the tare together. But I like how he described this. He said, over a period, he told the other one, he said, do not go out right now because you cannot recognize the wheat from the tare. When you are double-minded or you in a place where you can't really discern what decision to make, whether to go left or right, sometimes you have to wait on a period of cycle to go by. So what looked the same after a while, because according to geography and according to agriculture, wheat and tare looks exactly alike until the harvest time. There's going to be times in your life, I don't care how good you are as a seer, I don't care how good you can read, I don't care how much experience you done have. There's times in your life, certain ma'am, no matter what your ATR is, that you may not be able to discern between a wheat and a tare. But what you can do is wait on harvest time. And if you don't have patience when you running this race, you going to mess up. If you go out right now, you don't know who your friend from your enemy. You don't know who trying to bless you. You don't know who trying to curse you. You don't know what's up and you don't know what's down. It ain't nothing wrong with you being in a space where you don't know the wheat from the tare. That is not the problem. The problem is acting like you know the difference at this stage between the wheat and the tare. You got to be able to, that's why I love being a sayer. You got to be honest. I had a dream, but I don't understand it. I heard the voice of God. I heard the voice of the Spirit. I heard the Inkisi. I heard the Loa, but I really don't know what to do about the situation. I don't know how to rightly divide this thing. So therefore, I'm not going to do anything. The good counsel that was given, what's up, Kimberly Dawkins Cancer? The good counsel that was given was for them to wait. I want to encourage my babes. Don't ever be in a hurry to get an answer. Some things you're going to get the answer in time. If that man would have went out then, he would have took up the wheat with the tare. In order to not be defeated by what the enemy has done in your life, you got to ask for counsel. You got to make sure that when you realize that somebody has already hit you, now you got to figure out how to get around that. Because talking about what has already happened is not going to help you if you ain't got a plan about what you're going to do about it. Make sure you guys, especially my babes, if you're new to the ATRs, if you're new to hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Christianity, baby, it takes you having time to understand that spilled milk. I have to acknowledge that. Now I have to consult wisdom so I know how to recognize what is for me and what is against me. Let me tell y'all something. I've seen a lot of people make a lot of bad mistakes because they did not have the patience to figure out who was telling them the truth and who was lying to them. Who was for them, who was against them. I don't care what you practice. When you cannot, my wisdom to you, sir and ma'am, when you're in a place where things have already taken place and you can't discern between what to do and what not to do, don't do anything. This Bible says right here that he said, wait on the harvest. In other words, wait till they mature. Sometimes, guys, you have to wait till the fruit drop from the tree. I'm not for to mess you up right now. It takes time. Sometimes you can't tell who telling you the truth and who lying to you. Sometimes you don't know what idea gonna bring you prosperity or what gonna cause you financial trouble. It is so. Do not be in a rush, especially when you in a predicament in your life where the milk has already been spilled. You cannot. It says about. I wrote it down here. It means people or things that are not able to change their basic characteristics. Spilled milk means that there is no point to being upset over something that has already happened and cannot be changed. Huh? I want to talk to all of you guys that are out here that you want to grow. If you ever, what's up, Shamari? If you ever get to a place in your life and you cannot figure out, you cannot discern, you cannot throw your bones, you can't throw your cards, you can't get, and you still do not, always wait on harvest time because things will mature. That people can only fake it so long. People can only put up so long. They can only tell you they're going to give you a raise so long till you realize they're not going to give you a raise. Sometimes you have to have the patience. Thank you so much for following and sharing my live. I'm trying to give out some wisdom because I know that a lot of you guys feel that because something sounds good, because somebody can make, because what I do see a lot is that a lot of spiritualists love undermining other spiritualists. I don't believe in that. I believe my works shall speak for me. And if that can't do it for you, oh well. I'm not gonna, my job is to prove what I have, but not prove to the point where no matter what I show you, you still gonna believe what you're gonna believe because you can't discern between the wheat and the tare. Okay? That ain't my job. I am trying to slow a lot of you guys down so you can start understanding the cycles of life so you can pay attention to things that are going to actually benefit you down the road. Also, Jeremiah 13:23. It says this. Can an Ethiopian change his skin or a leopard his spots? Them may ye also do good that are accustomed to doing evil. This ain't that it's just for the ladies. I never expect somebody to do something for me that they don't do for themselves. I have people call me and they say, and they want me to help them, and they say, do you think he can change? Anybody can change. But that person has to want to make that change. A lot of you guys do not understand the difference between that person has already decided this is how they're going to roll. And what you need to decide, can you roll with them how they're rolling? Especially when it comes to being connected to somebody. You can wait 5 years, you can wait 10 years, you can get an education, you can get a bigger house. That person is not going to change. A leper does not change. There are certain things, that's why I love astrology, because astrology does not change. A lot of you guys try to build things off of things that are constantly moving parts. I don't build off of that. When I look at a situation, if it walked like a duck, it quacked like a duck, it's a duck in my book. I'm not going to sit there and try to come up with certain analogies trying to turn this thing or person into something that they are clearly not. Accepting people for who they are is power. I'm going to say it again. Accepting people for who they are and what they are is power, because it puts you in a position to decide what you're going to do. Whether you're going to do hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, any of these ATR. If you are still out here at our age trying to change people, you have missed the mark. At a certain age, the advantage is, it is what you get what you see. I'm 49, about to be 50 in December. There's no way that I am going to be having a conversation and expecting a change in somebody that is between 34 and 45 years old. I'm sorry. Do I believe that people can change if they choose to? Yes, they can. But am I going to sit and wait for you to change? No, I'm not. Because you are basically setting the mold for how you want to be perceived in life. It don't matter what your belief system is. I want y'all to understand, accepting people for who they are and what they are is power. Amen. Don't give yourself false hope. That's magic all by itself. I know that's right. Natasha Foster says, "Oh, that's a fact." Yeah. Now, Pam, good evening. Thank you so much. Thank you for making it rain on the brother. Throw that money out there. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because you got to be a type of adult that knows how to create solutions when you cannot change a person, a place, or a thing. When you have come to the conclusion that this is what it is. Thank you for the roses. This is what it is. Now it's time to make solutions. The solution in that particular situation was to wait, because the enemy had already sown the seed of the tear, and it had already intermingled. Okay? I want y'all to understand, when it comes down to doing spiritual work, a lot of times you got to sit and wait and see what the Spirit has to say about a particular situation, because it's tricky. That means sometimes people have merged themselves with other people. What they say, sheep in wolves clothing. No, wolves in sheep clothing. I said it in reverse. What's up, Gully? Wolves in sheep clothing. Sir and ma'am, if it's not obvious, all of my babes, if things are not obvious enough to you, give it some time. Sir, if he is not obvious, if he wants a relationship, give it some time. What I see people, whether they're gay, straight, or bi, when things are unclear, they move faster. No. When you are not clear about what you're getting, it's time to step back and give yourself some time so this thing can reveal itself. Because anybody that is trying to ensnare you, they want you to hurry. It's like when you in the sales. I'm a Sagittarius. When you in sales, you want to rush them into a decision of buying the tires. You want to rush them in a decision of buying a battery. You want to scare them up enough so they can make a hasty decision. Huh? Y'all understand what I'm saying? When a man or woman don't mean you no good, they're going to rush you into making decisions because they don't need you to clearly think. When you take out your time, what you may not have seen in them 30 seconds, you may be able to see in them 3 hours. What you didn't see in them 3 hours, you may be able to see in them 3 days. What you couldn't see in them 3 days, what you can see in them 3 weeks. Is anybody hearing me? Okay? I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm just trying to give you some wisdom. That if I had had this type of wisdom a lot younger, I wouldn't be in a better situation. But I do have it now. And I'm trying to share with you. Do not allow anybody Ifa, voodoo, Santeria. Because anybody that makes you feel that everything is going to fix all of your problems because you get crowned. I've seen people that are crowned. Their life is a mess. I've seen people initiated. Their life is a mess. I've seen people that have practiced voodoo. It's a mess. When you don't have life lessons, you operate by wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It does not matter what kind of spiritual tools you have. You're going to still end up in a mess. And when problems happen, you need to figure out how to solve problems that you cannot change. That's right. When you know better, you do better. I know all this sounds so simplified now that I'm talking about it. What's up, Kimberly Peoples? Baby, if it was so simple, everybody be doing it. Everybody's not doing it. When people want what they want, they will overlook the obvious. When people are driven or zealous about things, they don't want to slow down. They feel like you're trying to keep them from something. Let me tell y'all something. When you're dealing with something that is so life-changing as your spirituality, you want to make sure that you're doing the proper research. You're paying attention. Always keep your eyes open. Even with the people, I'm going to say this. As much as many of you guys trust me, keep your eyes open. Keep your ears alert. I'm going to say it again. As much as I have shown myself to be straightforward, honest, and whatever else you may think about me, still keep your eye. At the end of the day, your soul is the most important energy, frequency, and vibration you got. And if you're not trying to pay attention and at least acknowledging that the enemy has gotten me and I need help, then you can't move. It don't matter what other else opportunities are out there. You're not going to get them because you're still lying about you ain't got God. This is why I wrote down here. This is why deliverance is so important. This is why people that are gifted with deliverance ministry, knowing how to deliver people out of their circumstance and situation, whatever gift, whatever talent. This is important because you got to have skill. Everybody cannot deliver you, baby. I'm sorry. I don't care if they're in voodoo, Santeria, because it takes skill. It takes recognizing. It takes to pay attention to the detail. It takes resources to deliver somebody out of something that the enemy is already in the house. The marriage is already on the rocks. The body is already in sickness. They're one foot on a banana peel, the other one in the grave. It takes skill when you get to those points in your life and the enemy is already tantalizing you on your job. Baby, you need somebody with skills in deliverance to be able to deliver you out. All this time about, Apostle Ely, could you show me what I can do? Baby, they already got you. You already in the ditch. This is why I say my lies are for grown people. It helps me nothing if you're going to lie about what state you in. The confusion powder is already working. They done already hot-footed you. You already gone. What you talking about? They trying to get you. You already got you. They already got you to leave. They already got you arguing with your mama. Then you done got God. You have already been affected by the work. This is what I want to talk to people. If you have already, the milk has already been spilled. You can't change that. They already done throw this stuff in your yard and you already done walked in it. You already come in contact with it and it's already taken effect. I'm talking to you. If you ever get into that situation, do not listen to these people trying to fix it yourself. Because you need somebody that is skilled in deliverance. End of story. Yes, hot foot. 2 Timothy, and I'm be done. You want me to read for you? I'll do that as well. I have Peace Incense, High John the Conqueror, Guardian Angel, Oil of Gladness, Triple Threat, Protection, Healing, Love, Road Opener, Mental Clarity, Better Business, and so on. Money incense, blockbuster, ancestor, reversal, and court incense. Now, my teachings are never going to help you if you don't know how to tell the truth. You don't want to be an individual that you got all these spiritual tools and you still going from one situation to the next. Can you recognize when things are going wrong? A good doctor knows when something is going wrong. It may not be going the way you want to go, but you recognize it is not going in a good direction. A meteorologist, when you are being paid as a professional, you need to recognize, like, you know what? This work is backfiring. Do you recognize that? Or you just sitting around talking about, oh, I'm going to do some more work. Baby, it's not working. Some of you guys are still, no matter what's going on, you will keep pushing forward. I got my incense burning right now. All right now, baby. I know that's right. Come on here. So, and my last scripture is 2 Timothy 4:18. Deliverance is so important, God, and everybody do not have those skill sets. It just ain't true. So basically, don't cry over spilled milk. Go get help so that it does not make a mess. Make a mess you can't clean. Exactly. Once you sit there, and this is what people do, because you're denying that the enemy already got you, now the work is sitting there, and every 21 days, that work is getting stronger and stronger. The more you act like that milk is not on the floor, the more it's going to stain. The reason why milk is a good analogy, because milk represents moon, Obatala, Dumbala, Dumbalaya. No, I'm tired, y'all. Dumbalov. So, the moon, white, any milk, whether it's goat milk, cow milk, coconut milk, these are all the things that you need to cleanse. But let me tell y'all something. If you don't know how to use this stuff, you can't bring deliverance. If you don't know how to deal with stuff when things have already happened, listening to a lot of these people on here, they'll have y'all going in one circle, buy this, buy that. New options to get readings, incense burnings, and love offerings are on the website under donations tab. Thank you so much. Let me tell you something. My team is getting things to be so much easier, so much convenient for you guys to support and help. Knowledge is power. I am trying to make it easy for you guys to grow as I can. Okay? I want y'all to listen to 2 Timothy 4:18. It says this. And the Lord shall deliver me from every evil work and will preserve me. Y'all know what preserve means? Keep me. Until his heavenly kingdom, to whom be glory forever and ever. Amen. Now, sir and ma'am, I don't necessarily know if you believe in Obatala. I don't know if you necessarily believe in Oshun. I don't know if you believe in Olodumare. I don't know if you believe in voodoo. None of that matters to me. What matters to me is that you understand everybody does not have a deliverance ministry. Everybody in these ATRs cannot deliver people that have already been injured by witchcraft, sorcery, conjure, hoodoo, voodoo, palo. If the dead spirit is already in your house, you burning dragon blood is not going to help. The spirit is already entered into the house. I need y'all to get that. When do you recognize that your car is leaning off the bridge? You're no longer on the bridge. You're leaning off the bridge, about to go into the water. When do you recognize that it is time to call for help? Know how to get closer to her. I've had a lot of dreams about her, but can't translate them. Consultation. Let me say this. The hardest thing, and I remember they were telling the story about Harriet Tubman. And they said that Harriet Tubman could have freed more slaves if they knew they were slaves. A lot of y'all could get more help out of spirituality if you actually acknowledge you need help. You don't even recognize something is wrong. And some of you don't get it. You don't even recognize things are growing in your life until you may get a reading. And then you don't respond then because you don't see the urgency of a thing. Because some of you feel like you can wait till you feel like it. Do you realize that the more time things remain the same, things are growing? Huh? The Lord shall deliver me out of every evil work. That's a promise, y'all. I wrote down here in my conclusion, arguing about what has already happened is wasting time. Can't change that. Arguing about what has already happened. He's already cheated. What are you arguing about? You need to make a decision. Is you going to continue to be in this type of condition? She's already lied. You trying to catch her in a lie ain't for to change nothing. You trying to put her on blast ain't gonna change. My thing is with people, I honestly believe I can't control people. I believe that I have power to control myself. Once you show me and you spill and I look at it and say this is what it is, then at that point I gain my power. Because now I get to make a decision how I want to deal with you. What's up, Mike? What's up, sweet Madam Oshun? This is why this is important. Everybody can't deliver you. Once the enemy has come in, they can't deliver you. Once you've already been arrested and behind bars, they can't help you, baby. If they can't stop you from going to jail, they most certainly can't help you get out of jail. I'm going to say this real slow because some of y'all going to get offended. If they can't keep you from going, they most certainly can't help you when you get in there. Work on what you can change to do better. No. I get what you're saying. What I'm trying to tell you is, when you recognize, when do you as a grown man or woman recognize, I can't do nothing about that. I can't change that. We can only control ourselves, period. No one else. And that's power in itself. What's up, Illegal? Thank you for being with us. Now, let me explain why I'm saying this. You would not spend another 2 hours, another 2 days, another 2 weeks in a situation, another 2 months or 2 years in a situation, if you recognize this is what it is. Huh? I've seen people try to bring paradise to their mess. I've watched people try to turn a Toyota into a Mercedes. I've watched people try to make a nobody into a somebody. I've watched people and they do it and they be like, well, yes, I know, but I figured if I did this. Or yes, I know, but I figured if I showed them this. If I took them, you can take a pig out of the country, but you cannot take the country out the pig. Somebody say, this is good. Thank you for your teaching us. Yeah, thank you. Welcome, T. Carter. I got you, T. Carter. Listen, as grown as we claim we are, we hate to acknowledge trying to turn shit into sugar. Amen. It's the truth. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Let me tell y'all something. I have watched young men and women. I watch men wait on a straight man to turn gay. I don't watch women give up their youth trying to see a man into a transition. Now you no longer young and sexy. Now you might still be sexy, but imagine if you had caught on at that point saying, this man is going to be in this stage for the next 18 and a half years. Then you could have made a decision. Do you have 18 and a half years to waste? If you had realized that no matter how many babies that you had, he was never going to be a father to your children, you could have had your one child from a man that was going to be a father to your child. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? Sometimes when you're not paying attention and you're not acknowledging, this is what it is. No amount of education, no amount of moving out of the ghetto is going to bring a change, because this is what it is. Now that you make 6 figures, he's still walking around with holes in his drawers. I watch women on, and it just bothers me personally. I watch women on these social media platforms, anything with black people. I I do not like it that we are basically telling all these young people that no matter how much money you get, how much power you get, how much knowledge you get, you still gonna be out here acting like you in high school. Like, women are being paid all this money to be trifling, doing children things, playing children games. Don't make me throw my raggedy phone. No, huh? Can say, hell no. Don't wait. Continue to move forward for yourself. Is that? But a lot of people, listen, I wouldn't be on this subject matter if it wasn't going on. If you realize, and if you are praying and you working with your ancestors, and you come to the conclusion, like I'm a type of person, I give a dog, that's my saying, I give a dog enough rope hang itself. When you show me, because I only have so much time to waste on certain things. When I say waste, is I give a person a certain amount of time, a certain amount of chances in a certain cycle. After that, I start moving in a different direction. There's no way at my age, at 49, that I'm going to sit around here and wait on you another 5 years to get it together. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's my madrina. I don't care if it's my padrino. I don't care if it's my dog. If Shango keep playing on, he going to have to find him another home to live with. You understand? Either he going to comply to the rules and regulations of my life, or he got to go. I want y'all to realize, a part of spirituality, you cannot burn candles on that. A leper ain't going to change his spot because you burning candles. Incense, conjuring, going to the cemetery, that is not what's going to bring about a change in a person. You need to recognize, is this the type of energy that I want to be in connection with? Because that's also moon energy. One thing I can change when I do my spiritual work is myself. I can reposition myself in this situation, and then I can move forward. I either can leave you behind or I can run you over. Either way, it don't matter at this point in my life. Some people aren't healed to know that those behaviors are wrong and childish, and to grow up. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say this. Ask your head, your Ori. That's right. Let me say this. The reason why I do not agree with that, when you are 35 to 45 or older, you have enough experience and knowledge about yourself that you can look at it and say, hey, you know what? This is not going to work. I'm 49 and you going to come to me and talk about give you an opportunity to go back to school and you want to be a manager, you want to be an astronaut? No, you should have did that in your 20s. And you might end up being an astronaut, but I'll never find out because I'm gone. Did y'all hear what I said? At a certain age, the only people that I have ever seen get into their mid, like 50s to 50 to 60 and change their total life is women. Most men, at a certain age, it is what it is. So, sir, gay, straight, or bi. Ma'am, gay, straight, or bi. Pretty much, when you see that a man is in his 35 to 45, that is what it is. If he's still the janitor and he ain't in management, he ain't got no intention of going. At some point, if he don't see a drive to want more out of life, it's not happening. All you're going to do is you're going to go out there and make it look like he's moving forward in life, but it's really you. So in other words, you're going to spend the next 10, 15, 20 years putting on a show for everybody. Is that really what you want to do with your life? Is that what you want to do with your conjure? Is that the energy that you're going to put out in your spiritual? Is that really what you want to do? And I'm still not telling you what to do. I'm just saying make it make sense. I cannot be around somebody and you keep disappointing me and I ain't gonna change. I'm gonna change because I don't like being disappointed. So I'm going to shift myself. And where I was counting on you for 20%, now I'm counting on you for 5%. When you mess that 5% up, it's 0. And it's never going to change. Once I get to 0 with you, it's gonna stay 0. You can become a billionaire, it's still gonna be 0. When people don't put the work in on themselves, they never learn, and they can't see the error of their ways. Some people never grow. I agree. I have a question. It's off topic. Not right now, sweet. Gotta stay on topic. 54 in the house. 55, 12. All right. You got your birthday one day before mine. All I'm saying is the beauty of you being around this type of information is if you do understand the information, we need to start sharing it with these babes. Because most of these older people, they stuck in their way. And they're going to keep lying us. I don't have, listen, I done told you the bridge is out. Once I done told you the bridge is out and you shoot the bird to me and you keep on driving, all I'm going to do at that point is get my camera out and watch you go over that bridge. I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not going to your funeral unless you done left me some money home. I ain't going to your funeral unless you left me the beneficiary of your insurance. I ain't going to your funeral unless I get the insurance money off the car as it explodes. I'm not here to waste no time. I'm too old for that. And I want y'all to understand, it's up to you as the individual to make a decision. Am I going to spend the rest of my life raising somebody else's dreams and trying to make people think that this man or this woman more than what they really are? And behind the scene arguing with them about what you don't like, what they not doing. They ain't showed you nothing. Why are you expecting it? Baby, count your losses. And some of y'all out there trying to get rid of somebody that you know ain't nobody gonna put up with your shiggity but that person. Don't be crazy. So my posse told me that you ain't gonna be my Prince Charming. You ain't beauty, and you more like beastly than beauty. So what is you talking about? Check my Zelle. Oh, sure enough. You know I check that. Praise God. All right, I'm gonna do my my first reading is gonna be for T. Carter, and then my second is gonna be for Gemini. I got Scorpio, then Gemini. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Please don't be watching my live and go out and live ridiculous. Yeah. Please, I'm serious. Like, if you're going to acknowledge that I'm telling the truth, then when people be doing crazy stuff, get insurance on them. They're like, what you doing? Could you sign this document right here? Because you're not going to change. And since I done already put time in, I need to get something out of it. You understand? But I'm not going to stick around and watch the show. Did y'all hear that I say it? I'm never going to stick around and watch the show. After you, all I want to hear about is when it's time for me to cash in on this insurance check. Because you're gonna live your life, and I want you to live it. However you choose. But I would not be around here to watch the movie. I won't be for the sequel. All I'm going to be around for that insurance check when it get ready to be cleared. That's all. So I get magical insurance too. I know that's right. Yeah, that magical insurance, huh? You run around here, you keep going out here messing with this Tata, this Mambo. They be talking about, Pastor, you know what you doing? I just want you to get some insurance. Because when they get through messing you up, you're going to be in a bad fix. And I need to get as much money out of you before they go ahead and do you in. Because you do not respect boundaries. And you're going to keep on messing with these people. And they're going to put it to you. If you can't enhance my life, get to stepping. I know that's right. And when you get to stepping, you will not get to stepping with anything that I done bought and put on your foot. Stop. I'm just serious about this. Stop investing in people and then blaming them for wasting your investment. When they clearly have showed you exactly what they want out of life. Just because you're wearing Gucci, people put Gucci on dogs. That don't mean nothing, baby. That don't make you classy. That don't make you expensive. That don't mean none of that. What's on the inside of you brings your value. And what you accept as a man or woman tells me what you really think about yourself. Okay? So that's just real talk. T. Carter, Scorpio, you're first. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning T. Carter, the Scorpio. T. Carter, the Scorpio. T. Carter, the Scorpio. show me that which is in the dark. Bring it to the light of my eyes concerning T. Carter, the Scorpio. What should this Scorpio be focused on? What should this Scorpio be focused on? Idiosai. One more time. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Shadow card comes up. Unity. Focus on Apostle. Not the Indian. Yasa, the Indian devil. It says unity. Focusing on unity. Okay, what's going on, Scorpio? Mem Yud Hey. It said, with these letters, I passed the true test of spiritual character. I can now see all sides of the problem that comes before me. My focus is upon unity and soul as opposed to division and my selfish desire. Shadow card coming up for Scorpio is telling, basically talking about staying focused, staying true to self, but it's also saying having the ability to see all sides of the situation. I like this card coming up because it's saying, it's speaking more about discernment for this Scorpio, that your discernment, focusing on the things that you are perceiving about the situation and circumstances. And they're also talking about elevating yourself spiritually, because this is talking about you passing spiritual tests. Then your middle card says fearlessness. This is what's going on right now. This is your middle card. It says mem non deled. It said, what am I afraid of? Dead people. With this name, the courage and to conquer my fears now arise within me. By proactively confronting my fears at seed level, I yank them out by the root and remove them entirely from my being. This card right here is saying there's a strategy to confront your fears. Let me tell you, especially with this card, the more information you gain about a thing, the less scary it is. The more understanding of who you are in the situation and why God gave you certain abilities or exposing you to certain things, do not allow your mind to run with you. Always base your spirituality on knowledge, not on hypotheticals, not on movies, but things that are true and real. Then your outcome card is talking about your finances. It says silent partner. It says Yud Resh Tav. It says tithing and meditation upon these sequence of letters remove the dark force presence from my earnings and its destructive influence in my life. The light is now my silent partner. I am surrounded by endless blessings and protection. It is a partnership made in heaven. This is such a good read, but it has all to do with you going forth spiritually and keep maneuvering in that direction. But I want to encourage you with this card. This card talks about being able to confront your fears, and there's a strategy to it. And your finances are tied to your spirituality. I would do Psalm 91. Jelly Sweets. Let me know you're listening. Ebasa. Ooh, felt that. Edidiosa. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. For Jelly Sweet. Gemini. Ooh, Ebasa. Felt that. Struck at my heart. My readers are only $20. There you go. Okay. $$ Apostle Eden and post your zodiac sign. Jelly Sweet. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Jelly Sweets. The Gemini. Jelly Sweets to Gemini. Jelly Sweets to Gemini. All right, here we go. I like that. I know. That's right. Gets you some magical insurance. Yes, especially when you're dealing with as many people that don't like to listen. All right, Jelly Sweets, your shadow card comes up focusing on healing. I like this card coming up for you because I know the situation. It says Mem He Shin. It said the power of this name brings the energy of healing at its deepest and most profound levels of my being. Because I can now accept full responsibility for my present condition, and because I use this energy to concentrate on others who are also in need of healing. This is T. Carter, she's a mess. This card right here, Gemini, is talking about focusing on your healing. The reason why, this is such a good, strong card, I feel that because the fact that you're on your journey of doing your healing work and you're getting the right information. Let me tell y'all something. You cannot heal when you don't have the insight or the tool. And you can't heal until you accept the fact you need healing. And because you already operating in this right here, this is like talking about a deep healing. And realize it is not, you have not been hurt on a shallow level. You have been hurt to your heart. And this right here is talking about being able to be healed at the deepest and most profound levels. And then look at this middle card, Gemini. Sweeting judgment. This card, when I see this card, especially this says right there, that means people have passed negative judgments about you. And this card right here with this thing, with your healing, that means that you are actually coming from up under the opinions of other people. As a Gemini, I really like this. Gemini is people pleasing. This card right here, these two cards together, let me know that some part of your mind is getting stronger, that you're no longer accepting the opinions of other people concerning yourself. It says, Yud Lamed Hey, through meditation and upon the sequence and genuine penitence in my heart, I can now lessen or even revoke judgment set forth against me. I meditate to offer forbearance and compassion to others. As you are showing love to self, you're going to be able to make sure that you actually vibrate and also connect yourself with people that are actually going to be there as a support to you. This card right here lets me know, this is Psalm 58, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rise up against me shall be condemned. As you continue on this journey, what is going to happen? The people that have really been speaking against your life, you're going to see them going through the very things that you're coming out of. That's why we call it deliverance. What cards am I using? 72 Names of God, Technology of the Soul. And then your outcome card. Look at this. What's up, Libra? Look at this, Gemini. This is the deliverance card. This is your deliverance card. Your healing, your acknowledgement of return to sender, and now you got victory. Victory over addictions. Look at that read right there. Pei He Lamed. It said, I am ready to battle the nasty habits and unpleasant character traits that I have not been able to get rid of. This name ensures my victory over the forces of ego, and I am imbued with emotional power and discipline. You are being very disciplined more now than you have really ever have been. To triumph over all self-centered impulses and negative desire. This is definitely Psalm 25. Jelly Sweet, what you're doing, keep it up. It is working out for your good, and your outcome at the end, you will have victory. Minister Mario sings a song, Victory is My Name. He loves singing that song. I don't know the name of the full song. Y'all know how I am. I'm still like Whitney Houston. I be saying parts of a song. Don't ever know the title. Minister Mario, is that everybody? We got almost to an hour. Are we good? Now, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Please hit that like button. If you have not joined my YouTube channel, please, sir and ma'am, do yourself a favor. Get on this information. Oh, look at him. That's right. Tell Jelly Sweet bless you. That's right, because when I get through with T. Carter, she's going to be dealing with dead people and helping people and doing medium work. And she's going to be blessing people. I can't wait till she just embrace that. I love Scorpio energy. Yes. I love it. All right. I'm waiting on Minister Mario to give me the... Oh, it said, my name is Victory. That's it right there. Yes. You're going to be awesome. You have no idea how great that gift you got. Yeah, and it keep coming up in your cards. Yes. Victory looks good on me. I know that's right. Even though you're still being attacked, but it's not landing like it was. You doing good. Do not let nobody distract you. Minister Mario, are we good? Guys, also, make sure you guys check your email. Shamari, guys that are going to be in the class, my beginner class, please, sir and ma'am, check your emails and be prepared. My readings are only $20. If you want something more in depth, then get a consultation. I'm just waiting on Minister Mario to... Oh, all done? Okay, thank you. I see you guys. No weapon. I know that's right. That's that Scorpio. Y'all don't listen. This is Scorpio energy. This is Scorpio energy. Mars and Pluto together. Oh, if you want to get a consultation, all you got to go to my website, darling. Go to my website and book a consultation. And my website information is in my bio. Everything is on my either YouTube or my TikTok or my social media platform and Facebook. All right. I'm gonna see if tomorrow that because when I tried to put on my Facebook yesterday, it gave me problems. So I'm just see if it's gonna come up later. All right. Much love to each and every one of you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, we got T. Carter, Shamari, Jelly Sweets, Minister Mario, Kendall, Latadra, Shamari, got Keish, my Scorpio, Kimberly Peoples, Kimberly Dawkins, Natasha Foster, Mama Susan, Flowers. What's up, Laura? Sister Jackie, Brother Johnny, Karen O'Brien, Love, and Mama Susan, and Nancy Smith, Aries. Did I forget anybody? I need to settle a debate. Who's stronger, Oya or Shango? Oh, man. Now remember, Oya got her lightning from Shango. And the only reason I'm saying, because both of them, because Shango is stronger in one aspect, and then Oya is stronger in another aspect, because Oya deals with the dead. Shango deals with enemies and your prosperity. He rules the root chakra because of red. But Oya just rules the dead. So to me, depending on how you actually operate with these Orishas, it can go either way. Because I've seen people, if you're not skilled with a particular energy, then they'll beat you. It's like you can have a good hand playing cards, but if somebody more skilled, they can have a worse hand but still win. So I don't necessarily mean that stronger. The Orishas are light beings. But I've seen people get into it, and like some people with root workers. I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna be biased if I say Oya because that's my mama. But I'm just saying, you know, I actually feel that way. But I just try to be fair when you're looking at the aspect of how this thing really works, because everybody's not strong in those ATRs. So if you're not very skilled in hoodoo, somebody in voodoo can walk the dog with you. If you skilled enough in hoodoo, you can walk the dog with somebody in voodoo. The ATRs are definitely. Shamari, I'm obsessed with Oya. And you know why. Yes. All right. But thank you guys so much. Much love to each and every one of you guys. And I will see you guys on tomorrow.